उत्सारपयं मूर्ध्नि क्रमेणाभ्यसनिस्पृहा वायुं वायौ चितौ कायं तेजस्तेजस्य युयुजत् उत्सर्पयं स्तुतं मूर्धनि क्रमेणाभ्यसनिस्पृहा वायुं वायौ चितं कायं तेजस्य युयुजत् उत्सर्पयं स्तुतं मूर्धनि क्रमेणाव्यसनिस्पृहा वायुं वायौ चितो काय तेजस्तेजस्य युयुजत् तत्सर्पयं सूतं क्रमेणाव्यसनिस्पृहा वायुं वायौ चितं काय तेजस्तेजस्य युयुजत् सर्पयं स्थितं मूर्धनि क्रमेणाव्यसनिस्पृहा वायुवायौ चितौ कायं विगतेदस्य योगः अर्पयन् first placing to that some area Murdhani on the head. Pramena gradually Adesya placing this Viha being free from all material desires. Vayum, the air portion of the body. Vayo in the total air covering the universe. Shitau in the total covering of iron, its material body. Teja, the fire in the body. Tejasi in the total fire of the material covering. Ayu Yudatu next. Translation and translated by Udavanga Sarasaranaradinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. In this way, Prithu Maharaj gradually raised his air of life up to the whole in this sky, whereupon the whereupon he lost all desires for material existence. Gradually, he merged his year of life with the totality of air, his body with the totality of earth, and the fire within his body within the totality of fire purpose. When the spiritual spark, which is described as 1/10,000 part of the tip of a hair, is forced into material existence, that is spark covered by gross and subtle material elements. The material body is composed of five gross elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether, and three subtle elements: mind, intelligence, and ego. When one attains liberation, he is freed from these material coverings. Indeed, success in yoga involves getting free from these material coverings and entering into spiritual existence. Lord Buddha's teachings of nirvana are based on this principle. Lord Buddha instructed his followers to give us this material covering by means of meditation and yoga. Lord Buddha did not give any information about the soul, but if one follows his instruction strictly, he will ultimately become free from the material coverings and attain nirvana. When a living entity gives up the material covering, he remains a spirit soul. This spirit soul must enter into the spiritual sky to merge into the Brahman effulgence. Unfortunately, unless the living entity has information of the spiritual world and the Vaikuntha, there is a 99% chance of his falling down again into the material existence. There is, however, a small chance to being promoted to a spiritual planet from the Brahman effulgence or the Brahmajyoti. This Brahmajyoti is considered by impersonalists to be without variety, and the Buddhists considered to be void. In either case, uh, whether one accepts the spiritual sky as being without variety or void, there is none of the spiritual bliss which is enjoyed in the spiritual planets, the Vaikuntha or Krishna Loka. In the absence of varieties of enjoyment, the spirit soul gradually feels an attraction to enjoy a life of bliss. And not having any information of the Krishna Loka or Vaikuntha Loka, he naturally falls down to material activities in order to enjoy material varieties. Namo Bhaktivedanta Swami Sarthi Guru Gauranga Prasad Jai Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Prabhu Radha Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Now he start to merging everything. After that's controlling the prana with the Kundalini Yogi, Kundalini Prakash, and then after the skull, and then now whereupon he lost all the material desires, material existence, desire of the material existence. He lost that one, and gradually he merged his air of life with the totality of life. That means prana mixing to the air, but not soul. That's the difference. Buddhism and ours. That is the difference. In personalities or personalities, that's the big difference. His body within the totality are kind of different. I am the fire within his body with the totality. The 1/10,000 part of the chips of upper here. Balagra Satavagasha Satata Kalpitasya. Rago Jeevadheyam Chitgana. That means that Chitkanam, that is the Vichintaya. Chitkanam Vichintaya. That cut of the tip of the hair, we just are cutting of the 10,000 and whatever particular is left, that size of the soul size. So that means soul remain after merging everything to the in the totality, like the air, fire, water, everything. And then subtle things also there, the mind, intelligence, and then they are entering into the spiritual world. So certain Buddhist teaching of nirvana are based on this principle. This is the principle of the Buddhism. That's why Lord Buddha instructed material covering means this meditation and yoga. He gave that Buddhatva Prapta. That means this is the Buddhatva to merging everything in totality. But Buddha did not give any information about the soul. So he is not giving any information about the soul. But he gave the instruction strictly, and his disciples, his followers, they became free from the material covering and attain the nirvana. That means like Brahmajyoti, they will get up to there. But without information about the spirit soul and about the spiritual sky, about the Vaikuntha planet and spiritual world, and they are chance to 99% chance to falling down again into material existence. Arhiyamanam Kichedam Anadritam Yusmat Padam. That means they are not knowing about the Lord Krishna's lotus feet, and if no, they don't want to serve the lotus feet of the Lord, they are Chamara. They will fall down from their position. So 99% can fall down. And Buddhism is a Vaidism, Sunnibad, impersonalist and Buddha. That means just merge your earth to earth and like that. But not that the final thing. And living entity also not doing anything, Prabhupada writing here, because we cannot live without working anything. And we don't enjoy just having one type varieties of whatever the food thing and whatever one type of the song, one type of the everything one type, and then feeling bored. That's why mm, when Brahmajyoti, they are just sitting over there peacefully, and one day they will become bored and they can fall down. The chance they want to enjoy little different varieties. That's why they come to the natural world again for the sense gratification. That is the absence of the enjoyment, they fall down. That's why in the spiritual world, everything is there. Enjoying life and varieties of life, colorful life over there. That's why have to know about the Krishna Loka or Vaikuntha Loka. Krishna Loka, 100% joyful. There is nothing lacking the joy. Nityo Nityanam Chetana Chetanam Nityanam Kalp Chintamani Prakara Sadhuskalpa. That type of Chintamani Dhan. Nobody feeling bored, nobody feeling discouraged, nobody feeling pain, nobody feeling uh, anxiety, nothing. That's why he is saying that Prithu Maharaj, when he raised his ear up to the whole of his skull, and then what happened? Lost all desire for material existence. That means he himself established in the spiritual world. That's the Buddhism and the sloka, the base is there, marking everything to the mental thing to the mental thing. खान्याकाशे द्रवन्तो ये यथा स्थानं विभागतः क्षितिमम्बसि तत्तेजस् येदो वायो नभस्ययम्. In this way, according to the different positions of the various part of the body, Prithu Maharaj merged the whole of his senses with the sky. His bodily liquids such as blood and various secretions with the totality of water, and he merged earth with water, then water with fire, fire with air with sky, and uh, in this verse, two words are very important. Yatha Sthanam Vibhagasaha. In Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, fifth chapter, Lord Brahma clearly explains to Narada how the creation took place. And he explained one, one step after another the proper division of the senses. The controller of the senses, the object of the senses, the neutral elements, and we also explain how they are created one after another, and air from the sky, the fire from the air, and water from the fire, earth from the water, etc. It is important to note thoroughly to the process creation of applied to the cosmic manifestation. Similarly, this body also created according to the same process by the supreme law. The personality of God as after entering the universe created the cosmic manifestation one after another. Similarly, the living entity after entering the womb of the mother so collect his gross and subtle body, taking ingredients from the totality of his sky, air, fire, water, and earth. The word yatha sthanam nivasa indicates that one should know the process of creation and should meditate upon the creative process. Thusly, they can see from the natural control. इन्द्रियेषु मनसानि तन्मात्रेषु यत्र भूतादीनां दृश्य महत्यात् आत्मनि. We read already, just is repeated I think. So we have to read somewhere maybe 18, 19, how that sign of सर्वगुणं विनाशं जीवे मायामये निधात् तं चानुशयात्मस्थं आवासानुसयितुमां ज्ञानवैराग्यवेदेन स्वरूपस्तु जहात् प्रभु. So Maharaj then offered the total designation of the living entity onto the supreme controller of illusory energy, being released from all the designation by which the living entity became entrapped. He became freed by knowledge and renunciation and by the spiritual force of his devotional service. In this way, being situated in his original constitutional position of Krishna consciousness, he gave up his body as a Prabhu or controller of the senses. As is stated in the Veda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the source of natural energy. Consequently, he is sometimes called Mayamaya, Mayamaya, or the Supreme Person who can create his pastimes through his potency known as the material energy. The jiva or the individual living entity become entrapped by the material energy by the supreme will of the supreme personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita 1861, we wanted Ishvara. We understand Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Riddhese Adunatistati Ramayan Sarvabhutani Yantrarudani Mayaya. Ishvara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is situated within the heart of all conditioned soul, and by his supreme will, the living entity or the individual soul gets the facility to lord it over material nature in various types of body, which are known as the yantra, or the moving vehicle offered by the total material energy. Maya also, the individual living entity Jiva and the Lord are both situated within the material energy. The Lord is directing the movements of the Jiva soul by offering him different types of bodies through the material energy. And thus the living entity is wandering throughout the universe in various form of body and becomes implicated in different situations, partaking of the reaction of wicked activity. When Prithu Maharaj became spiritually powerful by the enhancement of his spiritual knowledge, jnana, and renunciation of material desire, he became a Prabhu, or master of his senses, sometimes called Goswami or Swami. This means what he was no longer controlled by the influence of material energy. When one is strong enough to give up this influence of material energy, he is called Prabhu. In this verse, the word Swarupastha is also very significant. The real identity of the individual soul lies in understanding or attaining the knowledge that he is eternally a servant of Krishna. This understanding is called Swarupa. Swarupo, Swarupalabdhi. By culturing devotional service, the devotee gradually comes to understand his actual relationship with the Supreme Side of Godhead. This understanding of one's pure spiritual position is called Swarupalabdhi. And when one attains that stage, he can understand how he is related with the Supreme of Godhead as a servant or friend, or as a parent or a conjugal lover. This stage of understanding is called Swarupastha. Prabhu Maharaj realized, or Prithu Maharaj realized this Swarupa completely, and it will be clear in the later verses that he personally left this world or his body by using reading, right, riding on a chariot sent from Vaikuntha. Uh, in this verse, the word Prabhu is also significant, as stated before. When one is completely self-realized and acts according to that position, he can be called Prabhu. The spiritual master is addressed of Prabhupada because he is a completely self-realized soul. The word Pada means position, and Prabhupada indicates that he is given the position of Prabhu or the supreme personality of Godhead. For he acts on behalf of the supreme personality of Godhead. Unless one is a Prabhu or controller of the senses, he cannot act as a spiritual master, who is authorized by the Supreme Prabhu or Lord Krishna. In these verses praising the spiritual matter, Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur writes, साक्षात हरित्वेन समस्त शास्त्रे उत्तर तथा भा एत एव सदधि. The spiritual master is honored as much as the Supreme Lord because he is the most confidential servitor of the Lord. Thus, thus Prithu Maharaj can also be called Prabhupada or as described here in Prabhu. Another question may be raised in this connection. Since Prithu Maharaj was a powerful incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Satyavesh Avatar, why did he have to execute the regulatory principles in order to become a Prabhu? Because he appeared on this earth as an ideal king, and because it is the duty of the king to instruct the citizens in the execution of devotional service. He followed all the regulatory principles of devotional service in order to teach others. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although Krishna himself taught us how to approach Krishna as a devotee, it is said, अपनी आचारिक भक्ति शिक्षाएनु सवारे. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed others in the process of devotional service by setting the example himself. Food is one personal action. Similarly, Prithu Maharaj, although a Sakshat Dharitva incarnation, still, Sakshat Avatar, still he have to exactly as a devotee in order to achieve the position of Prabhu. Furthermore, Swarupastha means Surupastha means complete liberation. As it is said, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam 2:10:6, Hitvavan yatha tvanyathā rūpam surupena vyavasthiti. When a living entity abandons the activities of Maya and attain the position from which can execute devotional service, his state is called Sarupastha or complete liberation. Okay? So, Prabhu word is not a simple word. According to this verse, and Prabhupada purport, Prabhu, At Prabhu, Jnana Vairagya Divena, Surupastho Jahat Prabhu, Sarvaguna Vinasham Jive, Vinyasam Jive Maya Maye Nidhat, Panchan Prayatmana Aham, Anusai Kumar. This world calling the Maya Mayam Jagat, Harindapaka. This Yantra Rudani Maya, this body as a vehicle and driven by mind, passenger is the soul, and horses are the senses. Sometimes Kurukshetra also they describe the same as this living body because they've got that vision. But when living entity Jiva come to the Prabhu's state, that means after giving up everything and material desires and give up all this um, merging this Panchamahabhut within the Panchamahabhut in totality, and then they come to this level. Same as Goswami Swami, they are also in same level. Prabhu Lord is there. Swarupastha, Swarupena Devasthiti, Swarupalabdha, Swarupalabdhi, Swarupalabdhi. If they are one real constitutional position, that means there are Swarupas, that is the Swarupasthiti. साक्षादरित्वेन समस्त शास्त्रे उक्त तथा भाव एव सति. Because Guru Karmakar is a confidential servitor of the Lord. That's why we have to respect him as a Lord. Because he is अपनी आचारी भक्ति शिक्षाएनु सवारे. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, Krishna himself is still he is coming as devotee to teach others and guide others how to perform the devotional service. Same thing, Situ Maharaj also Satyavis Avatar, but he wants to teach others, common people. That's why he is doing that. That's why he's doing all this yoga system, everything. And he Swavan Anyatha Rupam Sarupena Devasiti Anyatha Rupam means varieties of body and conception. Giving of that and Sarupena Devasiti means to just attain good one for this Sarupastha. Srimad Bhagat Mahapuran.